Etched in our memory banks of this sport, crazy comebacks, record-breaking performances. But it's not often we get a rivalry game that features a piece of agriculture as the prize at the end of a four-quarter battle, but that's exactly what we have in store here. Welcome to Schumann Stadium in Muncie, Indiana, home to the Ball State Cardinals. And the Cardinals will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Northern Illinois' offense will go to work first. It was not in the cards for Ball State last season. Everything went right for the Huskies.
I see what you did there, Reese. You're right. It was all Northern Illinois. Running, throwing, defense, special team. They absolutely dominated Ball State.
Embarrassed them, and I think...
There he goes! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. The Huskies racing to the line in a hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Makes the grab down the middle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Fires to the tight end. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And a great job on the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So Ball State's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Looking for a man, it's Collins. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Pocket breaking down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off?
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Northern Illinois right back to the line.
Really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here comes the heat. On the move, he fires. Complete to the right. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
9-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. He caught it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Great job by the back on the option. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. UTSA packed a wallop today. This was supposed to be a major road test, and instead it felt like a stroll down the Riverwalk there in San Antonio. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. To the air, it's Collins. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Corrals it at the 45. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Off the play fake on first down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, that's their third sack of the game, and we knew statistically coming into this game, this is one of the top 25 units in the nation getting after the quarterback. I just love how athletic they are up front, and they are giving this offensive line headaches and nightmares up to this point of the game.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cardinals want to pick up the tempo.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now staring at a third and short from the 40. Back to pass, it's Collins. Snags it over the middle. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. First meeting between these two ended as a tie in 1941. They've had some breaks, but since 1997, they've met annually.
Well, that was a 6-6 tie all the way back in 1941. I hope we're going to be getting some more points in this one, but as that score indicated, David, every time these two teams meet up, it's generally pretty close.
It is close. I mean, we've seen all kinds of fun things over the years, but the games are close, the rivalry is big, and that bronze corn stalk is on the line.
Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Here's the Heat. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds his man, it's Lang. He won't get there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Cardinals will line up to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Use the play fake, now to throw. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
And that's exactly what you call complementary football. The punter doing a great job downing the opponent inside their own 5-yard line. Then the defense takes the field, and they get the safety. You've got to love that if you're the head coach.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Running to Green. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line.
First and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Collins. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Austin. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. It's caught. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
14-yard line. Brings up second down.
The inside handoff. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cardinals! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And with the extra point, they have a 2-point lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
That's a bad decision by the quarterback. In that area of the field, you have got to be careful. If the guy's not wide open, you've got to throw that football away, because not only are you getting it picked off, but he's returning it now down close to your goal line and setting his offense up in great field position.
The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ball State.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone.
16.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. The give from the gun. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Northern Illinois right back to the line. A little history here about the trophy. The bronze stalk was designed by a famous local DeKalb, Illinois sculptor and artist, Rene Bemis. And David, as a man of your refined taste, I'm sure acutely aware of the fact that it depicts 2 maize corn stalks, which you might see in this region of the country.
Yeah, corn. I mean, you just a fancy way of saying there's a lot of corn near both of these schools, so they made a bronze corn stalk, Jesse, and that's what they get to play for today.
I love corn. I love eating it. I love drinking distilled corn in various forms. And it's a great trophy as well, so I'm all for it.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wants to throw. It's Collins. It's complete to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. He's going for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a second and long. On the run, it's Terry. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
That's another Ball State first down.
To the air on first down. Snags it. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Now the play fake. Makes the grab. They were banking on the yards after the catch, but that went into the negative column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the football, made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. They come up with their second safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Finding open areas. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well.
Turning it on! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cardinals are in the hurry up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Cardinals come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Collins. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
That's another Ball State first down.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's complete on the right side. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, Ball State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Arkansas State.
Off the RPO, complete.
Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Escapes the sack. Exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Terry. Nice move to pick up yardage. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back on the draw. Spins away from the defense. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hard running there. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Fakes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Cardinals. Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense when you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Hauls it in. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line is set on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Got enough for the first down and wants more. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been hung.
Finds his man. It's Lane. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, these fan bases have been hyped, and with the bronze stalk on the line, how can you blame them? And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that bronze stalk.
start the second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Cardinals trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Collins. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man on the right. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
That's another Ball State first down.
Looking to throw again. Makes the catch. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Makes one man miss. Across the 15. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Another Ball State first down.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It's caught downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. USF sparkled today at a dominant road win. In fact, by the fourth quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Tampa. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. Back to throw, it's Collins. Pass is broken up, incomplete. But let's check out this penalty marker.
Pass interference, offense.
I know that's offensive pass interference, but I actually think that's a very heads-up play because that ball might have got intercepted. That was an errant throw. The receiver knew it, and instead of allowing the defender to pick it off, he knew, hey, I got to create a penalty here and save my quarterback and bail him out.
To the air on second down. Punts it out of the air. Breaks into the open. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
Brings up third down.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away.
Fourth down.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Give to the back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying play action. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Quick strike complete. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Nice move there. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And it's another 1st and 10 play. They're going to ride this running back. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Cardinals with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The lone back's got it. Jukes his way for more. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Cardinals have this offense rolling. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Touchdown, Ball State! He shed tackles like a snake getting rid of his skin.
That's why, as a defense, you have to gang tackle this guy. You've got to bring multiple bodies to the party because he's just way too strong of a runner. It's too hard to tackle this guy one-on-one, David.
And how about the running back, man? That's a grown man. Like, you could tell, once he gets his feet moving, he is hard to bring down, breaking tackles, making plays. This is a guy that doesn't need a great offensive line because he continues to make plays even when they're not there to be made.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets the first down.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man there. Don't force the football. We already got to make big...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They feed him again. There he goes. Past the sticks, and he may get more. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. And as he throws, still on his feet at the 45. Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, is because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Dropping back, it's Collins. It falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of the period. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. So the final period starts with a second down play. He'll try to pop the draw. Makes a man miss. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Oh, he's got a chance. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cardinals. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Cincinnati is on top. They've played awfully well today, and though that's not Desmond Ridder out there, this group is fighting. They're up by a field goal over Arkansas State.
The run to the left.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. From the gun, they'll try the middle. A collision, and he's stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10.
That's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. All down at the 38-yard line, and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Bring in the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
And the Huskies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Got it in stride at the 15. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. And even in the 4th quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
The Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to throw, it's Carpenter. Safe completion on the screen. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Not one, but but 2 sacks on the day and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Back open in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. And the Cardinals can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. He leaves it with his back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. The Cardinals looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
Brings up 3rd down.
Guys, nothing says college football like watching players celebrate with a bronze piece of agriculture. And that's what Ball State gets to do with the victory here. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.